we continue the Tony Ryan showcase. And before I go any further, let me say a pleasant welcome to DJ Snakey, visiting in the, passing through the chat room. And I must also seize a quick moment and remind him that I spoke to him some time ago. He played a mix, beginning of a program, because of course he's also on the air, and really wanted a copy of that mix that he did. But so Snakey, we need to talk still, yeah man. Thanks for joining us in the chat room. We appreciate it. Again, the Tony Ryan showcase. We continue Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. Main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. We can produce all your vitamins, your minerals, your... Okay, sir. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. We can purchase all your vitamins and minerals, your supplements in general. Also at Healthy Living, you can purchase your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Mondays to Saturdays. And while there, you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your ackee, collard, your kale, your lentil, your soy, and so on. Okay, and also your vegan standard pastry, your fruit cake, your buns, your cookies, all of those you can purchase right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And don't forget that about your alkaline water. You can also purchase it right there at Healthy Living. Remember the location, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Also there you can get rid of your blood pressure problem with the blood pressure resolve. Get rid of the diabetes with the diabetes be gone. Get rid of the excess cholesterol with the cholesterol cleanse. Fellas, get rid of the frequent urination, the weak urination, the after dribble, the erectile dysfunction, the premature ejaculation, all of that with the Rooster Fixer. Available only at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And you must know about our very effective weight loss program. Also, the fact that any other health concern that you may have, you may bring it to our attention, because we do consultation Mondays to Fridays from noon until 7 p.m. on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We also do mail order. Again, our location, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and the 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. And additional sponsors of the Tony Ryan Showcase, you have the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. You have immigration attorney at law, Mr. Winston Tucker. You have Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, representing Financial Education Services. Chef 2, the restaurant, and my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Now I'm going to tell you all about those sponsors in a moment. But as always, every Tony Ryan Showcase, we must pause and give credence to the master. Let's come together yet one more time. So we're going to do it like this. Again, it's the Tony Ryan Showcase. Good afternoon.
The mighty fortress walls I have built around my foolish heart, how they crumble and they fall as I surrender all to journey's end. How I hope that he will call me friend and reach out for me again, forever spent in mercy's
Again, the Tony Ryan Showcase. Remember, the main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store. Yes, at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Take now also a quick moment to say welcome and happy to have you in the chat room. Mrs. Henry, Mrs. Hope Henry, thank you for passing through, my love. Really appreciate it. I have a very packed program for you this afternoon into the evening. Very packed program. Yeah, man, for real. So today is the 16th day of April, and for those who are running behind somewhat, you have until tomorrow to do your taxes. Okay? I think midnight tomorrow. You have until midnight tomorrow, I think. That's what it is, to do your taxes. Alright? Oh yeah, yeah, brother, my brother. I can tell you the name of it is actually by Sly and Robbie. What's the name of it again? Hey, let's see. It's by Sly and Robbie, and it's El Bang Bang. El Bang Bang, the name of that one, my brother Snakey. El Bang Bang, Sly and Robbie. Yes, so been playing that for years though, for a lot of years. It's been out, going back to wow, maybe 20 years. Or thereabout. Been playing that. Yeah, anyway, so you have until, I think it's midnight tomorrow to do your taxes. Make sure that if you owe money, that you do it. Right? Make sure if you owe money, you have to, it makes sense for you to do it before midnight tomorrow. And naturally, I'm not sure if you can at this point, if it's taking in any new people. And he's under a lot of pressure. I'm referring now to the folks at the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. I was getting calls yesterday asking me for his number. So there are some late folks, And he had the number for the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, 718-554-0640. Again, 718-554-0640. Normally, I'd say to you, I would say to you, tell him, mention it the Tone Ryan Showcase and get an incentive, but this time I'm not even going to say that, because if he's even going to, it's kind of rough at the very end result, the end part of it. Tomorrow, the crunch is on, been on for the entire of last week, so try him, 718-554-0640, again, okay, and that's the number for the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, one of our sponsors of the Tone Ryan Showcase, don't forget. So DJ Snake is saying, I could hear the sound and tell Sly had something to do with it. Yeah, right? The signature. hmm So then we had this real serious weather yesterday. We thought, well, Saturday night I kept on hearing, oh, it's going to be rough tomorrow. It's going to be bad tomorrow. One of my sons said to me, no, 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 Dad, it's going to be bad tomorrow. And I'm saying, yeah, all right, let's see what that. Maybe I need to just stay in and just get some needed sleep and, notice I didn't say rest, sleep, and things. So, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm saying, why these people can lie, sir. I mean, the day's not brightest of days, but please, about you can't leave your house and so on. So run about 4 o'clock. My wife and I were actually in near not really close to you, Mrs. Henry, but we were in Queens, and I felt a little water, yeah, a little mist, and by the time we got home, it was raining somewhat with a little bit of breeze. Man, around about 10 o'clock, I'm saying, no, man, this thing is serious. The kind of breeze, oh, Lord. The kind of breeze. And then the rain. Oh, Lord. I tell, well, if you have listened to yours truly for a moment, you know that when it comes on to rain and water and this other thing, the elements, I love it. I love it. I get some I hear some water going on, little rain falling and little breeze blowing, and I'm in my elements. It's funny. I didn't have that experience, well, a couple of times I did. When you have zinc on your roof and rain is falling, that's a different type of rain totally. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's a total different kind of rain and different kind of feeling and everything. I had a couple of times, but didn't have it on a regular, Yeah, man, but I love water and I love rain, but yeah, so, it was nice last night. It was really, really nice. Some people say, oh my goodness, like I saw this subway station being flooded out. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, a couple of people are going to like this, but hey, it's rain. Father at work. Hug it up. You can't do anything about it. Can't send through no troops now for bomb that. That's the father at work. Wow. Talking about sending troops. About a month and a half ago, I said that this president between 3 and 6 months is going to start a war. Said it. Immigration and Trade Law, Winston Tucker, on a Thursday we have this exchange, and he has been saying it. Matter of fact, when he brought in this new person here, what's his name here? What's his face name? He said it. He said it publicly. He said, "You see that guy he brought in? That's a warmonger." And I'm even more sure now that something's going to happen. No. I was saying that he's going to start a war, not because he feels as if somebody's doing something wrong, but he's going to start a war to save his own skin as a diversion. Remember, it is very difficult to go against your president at the time of war. Well, in this case, you can't even call this a war, because Syria don't have gross of a chance if they're not going to bring in, and here's my concern, if Russia is not going to get involved. And if Russia gets involved, Now you have China right beside them. You see what could very well turn into a very catastrophic situation. When I listen to this person and look at this person presenting the war talk, talking about the president now, and he's talking about those children in Syria, and if you notice that he's pushing up that, the children in Syria are choking to death. And that's the reason why I'm going to go to war. Yeah? Wow. How thoughtful. Wow, what a humanitarian movie. If there was an ulterior motive, if you're so concerned about the children in Syria choking to death, you know, it's not saying why the men being killed and, you know, some women being killed, but you know, them keep throwing up the children. Why didn't go to Puerto Rico? What is happening in Puerto Rico? You have children in Puerto Rico who's getting a rough ride. Why is it then they didn't go down to where the water is poisonous, right here in the United States? Why you didn't go there? Why you haven't gone there? The situation where they're having slaves, the people are being enslaved in a certain country in Africa there. Why you didn't, and you see a lot of women being raped and children dying from starvation and from exposure and so on. Why didn't see it fit to go there? Because it was not the right time. It wasn't the right time. All of what is going on now, where his butt is in a vice. That's what this is all about. Saving his skin, a diversion. You see? It means that this signals that there is a desperation move because a lot of things are about to hit the fan. Remember, I said it again. A lot of stuff is about to hit the fan. Not a moment too soon, but a lot of stuff is about to hit the fan. Notice Paul Ryan resigned the other day. Look for the domino effect now. You're going to have more coming because a lot of folks are going to distance themselves away from him because they don't want to get caught up when the crap hit the fan. And it's going to hit the fan. You see? And believe me, my only fear is, my only concern I should say, is this. That I hope it doesn't escalate into the Third World War. It's not impossible. Because Russia starts to run off at the mouth and you see, more sanctions drop on them. This is also something that I'm a little, well, it's kind of plain. He and Putin, they are friends. This does not change that. They are friends. So what is going to happen here now? What is really happening? You know, I was talking to Mr. Tucker yesterday, and he said, "Oh, they're on the phone. They're on the phone back and forth, and said, look here, we're going to come in, you know, so let's move this and move out the way and thing, you know, and okay, all right." And they were saying that we're going to release them video that you have of me with, you know, prostitutes and all them things alleged peeing on me, and you're not going to release all of those things and so on. All right, no, we're going to do that, man. But, you know, just to make it look good, but don't go too far and so on and what have you. Someone will be hard. Matter of fact, that Mr. Tucker's taken it, and I'm totally in agreement with him. You know, totally in agreement. So you're going to sacrifice the lives now of several people in Syria, and also our service people, to save your skin. What a coward! This is a draft dodger. For crying out loud! This is a draft dodger. Willing to send people in, or children or fighters in harm's way, just to save his kin. What a travesty. Huh? What a travesty. What a piece of work. Look, Aye. So I'm not sure now what happens next. We'll wait and see. It's now a wait and see to find out exactly the response, because of course we all know that someone has to do something, has to say something, has to make a move now, and that has to do with China and Russia. Have to find out now what type of movements they are going. Remember, there were threats all along, say if you go in there, this is going to happen, and if you go in there, it's going to happen. And what I heard, I've even saw on social media, that the people in Russia were being told that they should get stuff that can last for a long time in your bunker, all this bunker talk and so on. Bunker talk mean you go missiles, and we're not talking about a little missile thing where dropped a couple little something. We're talking about nuclear. I heard someone on social media made a comment, a Caribbean person actually said, well, get a flight out of here. Nah, this would not make me run at all. No. This would definitely not make yours truly run. I'm not a runner to begin with. I don't know how to run. There's this thing about death before dishonor. I live here. My family lives here. There are people who are really and truly near and dear to me lives here. So therefore, I have absolutely no intention of going anywhere or running anywhere. You see? So it's just, all the thing is, I think I passed the age of serving, but I think I still know how to use a firearm. Give me one and say, I could go and defend the thing. Defend the thing right there, right snake it, death before this and we don't run. So, Henry said, so please. I can't say the whole of that, Mrs. Henry. The first part kind of rough, but the rest I kind of rough. But Sneaky says, Soviet Union military has grown and now in a comfortable state where they are no longer in fear of the US, knowing they have the support and strength of China and North Korea. With that power, they are now pushing their power around. And quite understandably so. I totally understand that, Mr. Henry saying, I guess this Facebook will shut me down for my words. Aye. Listen, incidentally, you can join yours truly on Facebook. We're in the chat room there on Facebook. And also on YouTube. If you go to Tony Ryan live stream on YouTube, Tony Ryan live stream, you can find me there also simultaneously, along with Mellow Radio 92.5 FM and also Unity Radio 96.1 FM. Okay? And the programs are archived on YouTube, so you can go there at any time and put in Tony Ryan live stream, and you'll see a bunch of stuff jump up. Not so much on Facebook, because each time I play a song, them tell me, they'll give me a rough time with it. 5:45 the time, is that right? 5:45? 5:43 the time, 17 minutes before the hour. Look, you see, there is also more to the fight than just simple how much guns I have and how many ballistic weapons I have and so on. Because there's also the money. What kind of sanctions I can bring, what kind of, how it's going to affect the economy, because let's face it, China depends a lot on the United States for a lot of its economy, of its money, the thing, the coffee, yeah, man. So they won't be so readily, they're not going to be to jump and say, you know what, let's go join Russia and let's do some things. It's not that simple. There's a lot more to it, Yeah, there's a lot more to it, but we do know that China has a big army, powerful one too. You know, um, and a lot of people in that army. The army of China is like the population of the United States. Wow, how many people have over a billion? Eh, but bottom line, this brother here, I don't know, man. It's a coward move, man. Seriously, man. Look, and it's not a unique move, Let's be very, very clear on that. It's not even a unique move because the Bush, the son, he did it when he was getting no respect for as a president. He did it. Bill Clinton also did it. When Monica Lewinsky's story broke and was getting too hot and impeachment was in the air and so on, he went to war. Yeah, he went to war, I think, with what? Iraq? He went to war with? So, yeah, they all do it, but my goodness, man. But, Mrs. Henry says she not running away either. We want to be here to bring down this brother here. It would make a lot of people happy doing, if him just, But power is a heck of a thing, Yeah, power is a heck of a thing. Anyway, 5:40 is the time. 4 teams for the hour of 6.
Healthy Living Health Food Store located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember that at Healthy Living, while there, you can purchase your vegan standard pastry. Yes, your fruit cake, your buns, your cookies. You can also purchase your alkaline water. You can and don't forget about our very effective weight loss program right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Remember, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Yeah, right there at Healthy Living. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Remember, that's Healthy Living Health Food Store. And I'm doing a little bit of stretching here now because this machine here is not cooperating properly at all. Give me a rough time. But at Healthy Living, though, we really do have a lot of answers to a lot of issues and so on. And in the meantime, if you want to have a better experience visiting the dentist, you just have to visit mine. His name is Dr. Roy Street. Yeah? And there you will leave the dentist not even realizing that you went to the dentist, because of the level of professionalism that you're going to experience there at his practice. And that practice is located at 739 East 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Again, 739 East 230th Street between Barnes and White Plains Road. Or give them a call at 718-652-3978. Again, 718-652-3978. And remember, the name is Dr. Roy Street. Okay? Now, if you're having a problem with student loans, medical bills, bankruptcies, late payments, collection accounts, tax liens, then you must give Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo a call. She's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services. And Mrs. Bagaloo's number is 954-639-2404. Again, 954-639-2404. And remember the name. It is Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, okay? And as I mentioned, representing Financial Education Services. In the chat room, Mrs. Henry said, they are schooled to be such things. I guess when trouble come, they take the first casualty. They take the first casualty. I'm not sure what she's mentioning here, you know, man. Talking about the Chinese, Mrs. Henry? Yeah, there are some fierce people. Very fierce people.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
Palace. The Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 384 scholarships and 38 computers to Jamaican students over the past 6 years, valued at approximately 23 million Jamaican dollars.
Importantly, our university graduates to date includes 23 medical doctors, nurses, 7 lawyers, 5 engineers, 6 fine arts students. Our goal is to award
100 more future global leaders and contributors. Together, we will. No, together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana, or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge, mama mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef It is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken for the fish lovers. The fried fish, the blown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chefy 2 on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stew peas, visit Chefy 2 on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasion. Chefy 2 Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
And if you're looking for a very effective immigration attorney, then you need not look any further than Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. He can represent you anywhere within the United States. And as an expert, he will be able to tell you what your best options are. Give Immigration Attorney at Law, Winston Tucker, a call at 718-276-8767. Again, 718-276-8767. Now, when you call, if you're unable to speak with him directly, you may send him a text. Use the same number, 718-276-8767. And when you speak with him, mention the Tone Ryan Showcase, and you will receive an incentive for doing so. And that also goes for the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Mrs. Tracy and Bagel, representing Financial Education Services, Chef 2, the restaurant, and my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Okay. Time is now 5:55, 5 minutes for the hour of, make it 5:56, you see. 4 minutes for the hour of 6. At 6 we go into a station break on Unit Radio 96.1 FM and the Mellow Radio 92.5 FM. But we'll remain live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Alright? So, normally I'd play, I was going to say something, but let me stay at the station break. Normally I'd play a song like what I'm about to play for a real fighter, a real warrior. I'm going to play it still, but it's really not directed at this person in office at this time. No. Because he's not even a man of war. When he's talking about the children in Syria, I think he cares one row of pin about these children. Wow. Nah. No. So not even, this song we're playing now is not even about him. It's about a real warrior who is really even doing the wrong thing. Seriously. But I know Facebook bring up carrying away for this one here too. Yeah, Mrs. Henry, so we had both in the doghouse. Both in the doghouse, my love, on this Facebook thing. Again, the Tone Ryan Showcase.
You think that your way is the best way of all. You don't know everything, so you don't know it all. You don't respect a man for the way that it feels. You can't make people do things against their will. Your army give you strength, gives you might. A truth is gonna win. Wrong will never conquer right. Every man has a right to think and be free. You like to spoil brat and do on everything you see. Man number one, don't go to war no more. Why don't you him be what you want him to be. Make him do what you want him to do. Make him say what you want him to say. It wasn't meant to be that way.
You think your way is the best way of all.
Say you don't know everything, so you don't know it all. Everybody,
you got to respect a man for the way that it feels.
you can't make people do things against their will. They're the ones say, don't go to war no more. Why don't you study peace? A man I want. Tell him about it. Don't go to war no more. Study peace, 'cause peace is what we need.
You know, Mrs. Henry, that is such a thought. That is such a thought. Mrs. Henry is saying, you know what? Maybe we all need to everybody should just come on Facebook for a week and see what happens. Everybody just come on Facebook for a week. You know, we don't even need totally even everybody per se, but all the presenters just don't present anything. Just lock the thing. Just don't present it. See what had happened. You know, but it's better yet if everybody just come off and see what will really happen. But the next one now is for that I'm going to present. 6:01 the time, 1 minute after the hour 6. The FM side is on a break. But this one here now is definitely for the president. This one here.
One thing, sometimes they give you hand out and you get nothing in return. Some people never seem to show the gratitude, you know. But whatever happens, you don't know John is there for you, and you know, just keep talking to him, and someday you must get through. See what I mean? So me tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if me tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive. Personality. And baby tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And baby tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive. Personality. Sanity Magada. Some wrong by you, yeah. And though you're working so hard, they want to treat you like Butu. 7 days a week, you try to make the 2 ends meet. It's not so sweet, still they cut the them and then skin them teeth. You wonder what the world is coming to. Kind of host, but I got to sing it too. I got 9 man there, and the feeling they right alone. So me tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And they will tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive. Personality. So me tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And they will tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, yeah. I feel the vibes to sing this one, dedicated to those in the audience who don't know about the Holy One, moving under false pretense. Beat down the warrior and blaze down the fence. Rastafari they are with the true confidence. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. It's a day and day, a thing and thing and day. So we tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they love you, but they know they got that serious motive. It's in our game. And so we tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive. Personal game. When the going is smooth, they will fit so much in a groove. But when the storm start to blow, then nobody will know you. They will run and they can't die. go around the corner, go they'll sit and talk and labba labba, but Jah is always your guide, remember now. So we tell you that the people they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. Baby, tell you that they need to go, they got an ulterior motive, personal gain. Baby, tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. Baby, tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my God, you turn round and nip you. I know you working so hard, they treat you like Butu. 7 days a week, and you have it bouncing on the seat. And when Babylon turn on heat, and your good friend them take retreat. So we tell you that they don't do. You don't know Jah is there for you, and you know, just keep talking to him, and someday you must get to him. See what I mean? So we tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive, personal gain. And if we tell you that they love you, but they got that ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they need you, but they got that ulterior motive, personal gain. Sorry for my God, some wrong by you, yeah, yeah. Though you working so hard, they want to teach you like Butu. 7 days a week, you try to make the 2 ends meet. It's not so sweet, still they cut their teeth and they skin them teeth. You wonder what the world is coming to. Kinda host, but I got to sing it too. I got 9 man there, I'm feeling the right alone. So we tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And then we tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive, personal gain. So we tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And then we tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, yeah. I feel the vibes to sing this one, dedicate to those in the audience who don't know about the Holy One, moving under false pretense. Beat down the warrior and blaze down the fence. Rastafari they are with the true confidence. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. It's a day and day, a sing and sing and day. So we tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they love you, but they know they got that serious motive, personal gain. And so we tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And if we tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive, personal gain. When the going is smooth, they will fit so much in a groove. But when the storm start to blow, then nobody will know you. They will run and they can't die. Go around the corner, go they'll sit and talk and labba labba, but Jah is always your guide, remember now. So we tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. They will tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive, personal gain. They will tell you that they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. They will tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, yeah. Sorry for my God, you turn round and nip you. I know you working so hard, they treat you like Butu. 7 days a week, and you have it bouncing on the seat. And when Babylon turn on heat, and your good friend them take retreat. So we tell you that they don't go, but they got an ulterior motive. I know. And they will tell you that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive. And so they will go. They will tell you that they don't go, but they got
brought us down here, have us in bondage right through these years, fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve this way, it's worse than hell. I say, get up and fight for your right, my brothers. Get up and fight for your right, my sisters. Took us away from civilization, brought us to slave in this big plantation, fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve this way, it's worse than hell. I say, get up and fight for your right, my brothers. Get up and fight for your right, my sisters. Us away from civilization, brought us to slave in this big plantation, fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve this way, it's worse than hell. I say, get up and fight for your right, my brothers. Get up and fight for your right, my sisters. Get up and fight for your right.
Again, the Tony Ryan Showcase, yeah?
Get up and fight for your right.
And remember, it comes your way Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Main sponsor, Health Living Health Food Store, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 24th and 225th Streets. You know, telephone number 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health Living is where health lives. Let me also take up a moment and say pleasant good evening and welcome to the big man himself, Brother Ruler Brown, in the chat room. You know, brethren, matter of fact, I tell you straight, if it was not for Brother Ruler Brown, I would not be on Facebook or YouTube. He's one who actually pushed that and pushed it for a while and sell it for a while until I say, all right, and do a thing. And, well, the only problem I'm having with Facebook is that them give a hard time that you're not supposed to play certain things, and them don't tell you what you're not supposed to play, so you don't play it. You know, it's very frustrating. You know, I'm pretty sure brothers, well, maybe Brother Sneaky don't have a problem with that because him produce enough tune and thing, you know, so. But someone like me, you know, we have a problem in it because I play a lot of stuff. And yeah, but something else also happened over the weekend, and you know, we can talk about the power for China with all the people that they have there, and they understand it. The Chinese, that is population, they understand it. There is a serious class situation in China. Not 2 years, but it's a serious class situation where they handpick from an early stage, handpick children, and the babies that they're going to groom a particular way, and it has worked. You're going to turn into a genius in this area, in that area, in this area. In terms of technology, in terms of so on and what have you. They do that there. But nobody is saying to the Chinese, as far as I know, I'm going to take you out because of you're not doing anything wrong, but I'm going to take you out because you're too poor, or you're not in the same class, so I can just arbitrarily kill you if I so choose. I'm not going to willfully make you feel as if you're not a person. In other words, the greatest resource that China has, or any country for that matter, are its people. Yeah. Yeah, the greatest resource, its people. And this is where a country like the United States is falling down badly. They are willfully marginalizing the potential, or marginalizing certain people, and stifling the potential of creating greatness. They're stifling that. They don't even care this time because of a mindset of some people who really don't even have any sense. Look, 6:16 the time, 16 minutes after the hour 6. It is straight up folly I've never seen in all my life. You've never seen me in all of your life. And I take one look and I hate you. To the point where I would kill you if I get a chance. And it is done. It is done almost every day in this country. Where a person who's not Caucasian is going to lose. And usually the African, if you listen to yours, if you mean to know, when I say African, you know what I'm referring to. In a very parochial way, people with a whole lot of melanin, all right, are more melanin than the rest. Although the Indian comes under that too, and so on and whatever. But talking about now, the difference between the Caucasian and the parochially put the African, yeah. A case in point was this weekend here, where a little youngster, well, I don't know if it was Friday or it was today or when, but this little fellow missed his bus to go to school. And so he decided to walk. Got lost. He's 14 years of age. Said, no, let me find out. Let me ring a bell here and knock on the door and find out if I'm on the right track. And a lady came down and said to him, started cursing him out. And next thing you know, she called her husband, and her husband came to the window and said, I don't know why these people choose this place with a shotgun. And before you know it, the little fellow, little 14 was running for his life with a man shooting after him. The color of his skin. He didn't do anything, you know. More than try to get a little direction. Tell me now, if that is not a very uncivilized behavior. Tell me. I'd like somebody to tell me that it's not uncivilized. That the person who did that, the people responsible for that, are not uncivilized. And the trouble is that there are a whole lot of them out there. This president has brought them out. They come out of the woodwork. This president, which was kind of dormant, you know, the grin and beard, and this president has brought out a whole lot of the bigots. Yeah. Yeah, bro. The man shoot after the little kid. You know, thank God he missed. Here's the thing now. On camera, you had the mom and the little boy. And the mom was really upset, but still maintained her composure. And you know what? You know what she said? You know what is so upsetting about this? Is that the two men in my life are in jeopardy because his father is in serious special one of the special people, service people I'm talking about now. Special squad or special whatever. in Syria defending this country, and his son is in America being shot at. How disgraceful. Anytime America wakes up and say, you know what, let me work with everybody. Everybody's a citizen. I remember when I became a citizen of this country, the person who was moderating said, look, don't allow anybody to tell you that you're less of a citizen. And I know she was talking about Donald Trump. I knew it. You see? Yeah. Yeah, man. And with good reasons. With good reason, Mrs. Henry. Of course, you have to be concerned about your children. And you have people in there too. Yes, special operations, brother. Yes, special operation, brother Ruler. That's what he's there, and his son is being here shot at by some person who is as ignorant as a hole in the ground, don't know him as from his ears. Stupid. A little fella's asking you, knock at the door to ask for, can the appointment be a school? I don't know if I'm on the right track. About 4 miles in one walk or something like that. And bow! Man take a shotgun and start shoot after the little kid. I put it to you and tell me if that is not ignorance. That is ignorance. That is as a result of racism being practiced, and we can call it any name we want to call it. We can dance one as much as we want to dance around it, but it is racism. This is 2018. No one is born racist, so where the hell is that coming from? It's being taught. It is being taught. In the homes, it is being taught to be a racist. The Trump world, as I put it, Brother Ruler. Children are being groomed to be racist. Groomed to be ignorant. Children are being groomed. What is so wrong with this? What wrong did this person do? That's what. But look, we move it from there, so now, and put it somewhere else. Right? Them lock up the guy who did that. But so what? When lock up the rest of them too, he came out and social media bring it out and it blew up. So therefore you have to do something about it. But you know. I was about to mention the Starbucks thing, Brother Ruler. Yeah, man. So I come over away from that thing and touch now. The Starbucks thing. For those who, well, they must be underneath a rock if you don't know about this yet. You have two fellas sitting in a Starbucks waiting to be joined by a third person to have, I think what they said, a business meeting. Yeah. And you have whoever is working there must come and ask them what happened. You're not going to order something. I'm saying, no, waiting on a third party. And before you know it, policemen are called, come into Starbucks, and I asked the two fellas to leave, and I said, no, we are waiting on a third party, to be joined by a third party. We're going to have a... Next thing you know, they are in handcuffs. For what? Loitering. Loitering. Now, hear this now. I do not know the rules and the laws here when you join the police force. Here. I really don't know what kind of training you get. I don't know what kind of information you are given. But I can tell you about, and I don't know about other countries in the Caribbean, I can tell you about Jamaica. You are taught, a police officer is taught, to do your job without fear or favor, but with discretion. Say that again. Without fear or favor, but with discretion. Right? Now, so as a police officer, then you go up on a scene and you see the two fellas there sitting down, not causing a trouble, just waiting, and thing. And they go to them and you say to them, what are you fellas doing here? Waiting on a third party. To be joined by a third party so we can order what we're going to do and so on at that time. There are other folks in there doing the same thing. As a police officer who has half a brain, not even a full one, the next thing you're supposed to do as a police officer is say, gentlemen, have a good day, okay? And say to the people, why you call us? What are they doing? I didn't see them behaving in a particular way. Why you call us? What law are they breaking? They're waiting. We're going to lock up some of the people here then because they're also doing the same thing. They're waiting before they order. So what are they doing? Instead, oh yeah, it's two Africans, man. So we just lock them up. Again, I mentioned my wife and I wrote yesterday in a certain shopping center, and there's a Starbucks in that shopping center, and it came up and we were discussing the whole thing. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I know what is going to happen as of now. Yeah, I know that you're going to have a handful of us saying, we're not going to go into Starbucks and do any more business there. I've never been into one for obvious reasons. I don't know anything about what's going on there. I don't know what them cook. I don't know what them prepare them thing. And as a vegan, I really don't take chances. So I'm pretty sure whatever they're selling there is definitely not healthy. Because first of all, me about coffee. I mean, no coffee is not heart friendly. No matter who's going to push it, coffee is not heart friendly. It's that simple. So therefore, and what kind where it come from, and them take out this and then put in that and foolishness. And coffee is not heart friendly, and I leave that alone. Right? Okay. And from what I hear them sell other things, little muffins or donut or whatever they're going to sell with that. I know it's not going to be what I would consume anyway. So therefore, I have no business to go in there. But let me tell you something. There are a number of Africans today who are saying, I'm not going back in there. Not having a reason to go back in there. We're going to teach these people a lesson. We're going to keep our money where we have it. And then now, you're going to have a few of us who are going to go in there and say, well, show them. So we don't want to run. Go inside and go do some business. And then now you have some of us who are going there and say, cheapers, creepers, man. What? You mean them can't ask me to leave and call police too? Because as Brother Ruler said, chiching time. Those two fellas, I'm sure who they did that to, they have been approached by 1 million attorneys, ready to do some business. Yeah. So you do have a number of us who are saying, they immediately say them couldn't just do that to me when we go inside the other day, man. Make some money. And they're going to be paid. For that type of humiliation, they are going to be paid. Starbucks is now saying, oh, we... yeah, man. Some of us are saying, man, you mean to tell me say them couldn't just do that to me, man? Make some money off of this thing here. Brother William say, yeah, man. Say, a Caucasian taped it and spoke out. The CEO gave an apology. Yeah, they have apologized to that, man. And money time now, you know. and enough. They should be given money compensation. They're going to be paid. Are you kidding me? A lawsuit is going to drop. The way I think is, you have some of us who are saying, oh my God, what a lucky people there, man. You mean them couldn't just pull that with me and I was in there the other day shopping, man, and I buy some things, man. Take, I shall wait a little longer before I order. Yeah. So I heard that they're going to retrain their staff and they're going to do all of these things. Yeah, wonder why now. Yeah. I don't want people to do that because the next time the cop may use the gun. True, or them taser or something, but matter that, well, we don't want anybody losing them life and so on. But can you imagine if a gun was drawn? And what I like about that too, the lady get 12 million views for it, who taped it. You see what I like about it? The people, the gentlemen who that happened to, showed class, restraint, didn't argue, didn't fuss, didn't fight, got up, put their hands behind them and calmly got arrested. Yeah, Brother Ruler. Yeah, Brother Ruler. Yeah, man. The fellas were just so calm, as Brother Ruler is putting it. Quiet, respectful, and calm. And this is what I tell my children. This is what I've said on the air 1,000,000 times. Whenever they look like us, right? Because, it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're of a particular complexion, then you fall in that group. If President Obama is driving down a street and him not readily identified by an officer, he's just one of us, the same way, you don't treat him bad the same way. You know that, right? So I tell I've said it on the air a lot of times, and even I saw on social media earlier today, we hear parents were talking to their children about how to behave if they should be stopped or pulled over by a police officer. And towards the end, one of the man, started shed tears, because he was talking to his son. They are talking to their child, to their children, to their sons. Mainly their son, they are talking to them sons, and him just don't want him son to die, at the hands of these people, and they don't do anything. Mr. Said, I don't want my sons to undergo something like that, for I am one crazy woman, and elevator don't go all the way up. Her elevator don't go all the way to the top floor, so she don't want to lose it. I understand you. I understand you. True, I understand you. A very ugly experience at one point with something like that regarding my son, one of my sons. See, the thing is this, yeah. You have to tell your children, and make it be very, very clear. Very, very clear. As Africans, we are under attack. We are under a lot of, we are up against a lot of odds. Because one, we are divided. We have 1-point-something trillion buying power that we're not using. We use it in a way to help others get rich. The Koreans, everybody else, but we don't use the power of our spending. We don't use this. We not use up the spending power and the way we should, the way others would use it. Because I can tell you this, if that had happened to the quote-unquote Jew, let me tell you this, the Starbucks people wouldn't say one more inside there. Let me say it again, although it might be owned by some quote-unquote Jew anyway, but they wouldn't say one more in there. It would be a tough thing for it to happen there, but just for argument's sake, it had happened to another set of people who are organized. And at this point, I must also talk about some Africans who really don't even know that they're Africans. They more want to be Caucasian. I said to them want to be Caucasian, but there's a push and pull thing going on between them, you know, among themselves. I'm talking about the Hispanic people. Because Hispanic people, they are trying so hard to become Caucasians and being Romans to become Caucasians that they're trying to distance themselves from even the Hispanic who have a lot of melanin. Yeah? But one thing I know about the Hispanic people, before I even came to this country to live 40 years ago, I was told that they are very united. And I must commend them on that. You see? We do not understand that if we want, we can upset the other things if we can, if we want to. If we have that power, you know. We have that power. We have it across the board, where we have a voting block. Yeah, if we come together with this voting block, we have it. We have it. And we also have the spending power. That if we should withhold our spending to anybody else, trust me, overnight them respect us. Overnight our children become safe. Overnight. And if you think that I am talking foolishness, go dig up Black Wall Street. When they were forced to trade among themselves, and what happened, they all became almost millionaire. People look like you and I. Didn't have a happy ending because, again, you know, we can't allow that to happen. So therefore, let's dismantle it in any way, shape or form. We talk about genocide. Make us stop. Let me come off of that street.
Things are gonna get easier.
Let me take a moment to say pleasant good evening now to my brother Derek and my sister Pat. Yeah man, welcome back into the Apple. Yeah man, nice trip I hope it was. Yeah man.
Ooh child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Someday, put it together, we'll get it all done. Someday, the weather's much lighter. Someday, you walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday the weather's much brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Someday, put it together, we'll get it all done. Someday, the weather's much lighter. Someday, you walk in the rays of a beautiful sun.
Yeah, one of these days I'll go back on that street. I'm not really afraid of streets, you know, but just that sometimes the emotions kind of get a little you like. Yeah, so now the time to present that, you know. But after all is said and done, let me tell you this, you know. Let me tell you this. At the end of the day, you think it's going to remain the same? No. I see they're now talking about there's this display taking place in Europe with artifacts stolen from Ethiopia, as I refer to it as. And the Ethiopians are saying, nah, it can't happen. We want back with things and the thief it, and the 18 something and the thief it, so therefore we want it back. And the people are saying, no, we'll give it back to you as a long-term loan. How are you going to thief some of the things and tell them you're going to lend them back? That don't begin to make any kind of sense. And the people are saying, no, we don't want that. We tried before. And, you're telling us all kind of different kind of nonsense and so on. But no, we want back with things, It's kind of that simple. We want back with things. We just want it back. I'll buy nothing. Oh, no phone one. Oh, I want it back.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements. Your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember, while there, you can purchase your vegetable patties, your ackee, your cauli, your kale, your lentil, your soy, your veggie beef, your veggie chicken, veggie fish. Yeah, man. All of that you can purchase right here at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Remember, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Also, you can purchase your vegan standard pastry. Yeah. Your vegan standard bun, your fruit cake, your cookies and all of that. And, of course, alkaline water. And don't forget our very effective weight loss program. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. Also, Brother Ruler, I finally was able to open that thing, but I didn't get a chance to do what I need to do to be able to play the new ad for Palace. Let me tell you, if you need to go make a contribution, log on to www.palace1.org. A lot of students are waiting, because this year I think Palace want to be able to give out, 100 scholarships? 105, I think that's one to match last year or something. And they're doing that, not because they don't have a lot of students who are applying that qualify, but they don't have the funds. No, they can have two choices. It's a horrible choice they have. One, I can give many more children, or students, I should say, scholarships, but they're going to get way less than probably. At the end of the day, it really don't really help as much as it should. Or I can choose the top ones and give them a little more, the top qualifiers, and give them a little more. So what I'm saying in essence is this: if you really call up Palace One, go into palace1.org, www.palace1.org. Repeating that, www.palace1.org, and they make that contribution, it means that they'll be able to give more students scholarships and a little bit more too, and so on. Really needed. Yeah.
Palace. The Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 384 scholarships and 38 computers to Jamaican students over the past 6 years, valued at approximately 23 million Jamaican dollars.
Importantly, our university graduates to date includes 23 medical doctors, nurses, 7 lawyers, 5 engineers, 6 fine arts students. Our goal is to award
100 more future global leaders and contributors Together, we will. No. Together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a morning time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup for lunch and dinner. Chef It Too is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken for the fish lovers. The fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovis fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It Too on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef It Too on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef It Too Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And remember, tomorrow is the final day for filing the taxes, final day. If you owe money, you will run into problems as of tomorrow, okay? Again, I'm not even sure if the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, if they are taking people still, but you could try 718-554-0640, again, 718-554-0640. Like I said, I'm not even sure they're taking new people at this time, but you never know. Like I said, tomorrow's the final day. If you owe money, them going to start charging some serious interest and thing as of tomorrow. The only thing is, if them owe you, you ain't getting penny on it, Get that very, very, very clear. You're not getting a penny on it. 6:40 at the time, 12 minutes for the hour of 7, something came to mind on the week, last week, late towards the end of the week, last week. It sort of prompted me to remind folks that the cleaning items that you're using in the household, and you have summer, spring when finally come, let's hope it finally comes, but you're going to be doing your gardening and so on, so you have the household items, these things that you have to kill the weed, and please, when you're using these things, to wear a mask. There are a number of them that you can use that is not as harmful to the lung. Be very, very careful. You do have folks who will clean with the bleach and the ammonia, and the place is locked up because the time is chilly. Especially talking about folks doing in areas where you have the seasons, you know. Be very careful. You will destroy your lung. You'll end up with COPD, and believe that is not a good way to go out. No, I saw it once, and once was more than enough, where a person passed away suffering from COPD. One of the big contributors to that also is smoking. It doesn't matter if you're smoking the good old Tampy and, you know, Bush thing and what have you, enough things and thing, or you're smoking cigarettes. It's still not lung friendly. And like I said, I saw one person join the ancestors from that condition, and I really would not like to see it again. Yeah? Yeah. I also remember a situation with a lady with that condition that I had something to do with. But the person who joined the ancestors with that condition, I'd just gone to visit a family member of mine in the hospital, and he was sharing the same room with this family member, and it was painful to watch. Try breathing through a straw. Try breathing through a straw, and you'll get a picture of the kind of suffering a person will go through suffering from COPD. Just lock your nose, your nostrils, yeah? Just squeeze them up and put a straw in your mouth and breathe through it. Pull in the same straw, pull out and exhale through the same straw. Pull in and exhale. And you see that is total torture. That is like somebody waterboarding you. You know? So listen, again, be very, very careful with the cleaning agents that you are using in your homes. Be very, very careful. And as I mentioned, you do have people who now are getting ready to do the gardening, and they're going to have the weed killers, and they're going to have the different type of whatever is used to make the plant grow and fertilize and so. Be very careful. Make sure when you're using these things, you're using an area that is properly ventilated. That is one. Open up everywhere, so therefore knows not a good time for those who have the place shut up and locked up and sealed up. Knows not a good time to be doing this. And make sure that you're wearing not just a mask, but a really good one. They cover your nose and your mouth and firmly and so on. You see? You don't want to end up with things like cystic fibrosis or some other kind of COPD. You really don't want it. No. Time is now 6:54. Okay, 6 minutes before the hour of 7.
This is Beverly Castle, one of the original Wailers. I listen to the Tony Ryan Show, and I love it. Unlove.
This land belongs to every man, and I must get my share of it.
to mankind. So let us all unite. This land, and on this land is for everyone. This land, and on this land is for every living man. By your Father, the birds, the bees, the lilies of the field, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the sea. So let us all unite and stop the fuss and fight. This land, and on this land is for everyone. This land, and on this land is for every living man. This land.
And looking at the clock on the wall is telling me it's time for me to pack my bags and so on. Let me say thank you to everyone who listening, everyone in the chat room, for those on Facebook, for those on YouTube. Thank you so much for allowing yours truly into your space. Yes, indeed. Fully aware, as always, that you have choices and you chose yours truly. I'm truly humbled by your choice, and I'll do whatever I must for you to continue making that choice. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Hey, Brother Omar, what are you doing? Blessed. We're going to do this again tomorrow, God's willing. Until then, listen, you take care of yourselves and yours. Allow no one to convince you that you can't, because you do have the power to be whatever you want to be. Just keep it positive, okay? This one's going to take us out. And we're going to do this again tomorrow. C'est le level. Au revoir. Harambe.
Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. Got to get it. Equal rights and justice. Everybody wants to go.
Thank you, Mrs. Henry. Thank you so much, yeah?
Nobody wants to die. Followers of Jesus. Everybody wants to go up to heaven. But none of them want to die. I justice. I really need it. Equal rights and justice. Just give them my share. Equal rights and justice. What is due to Caesar? You better give it on to Caesar. Hey, hey, hey. And what belongs to I and I, you better give it up to I. 'Cause I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I've got to get it. Equal rights and justice. I'm fighting for it. Equal rights and justice. Everyone heading for the top, but tell me how far is it from the bottom? Nobody knows, but everybody fighting to reach the top. How far is it from the bottom? I don't want no peace. I want equal rights and justice. I need equal rights and justice. I've got to get equal rights and justice. I really need it. Equal rights and justice. Everyone is talking about crime. Tell me, who are the criminals? I said everybody's talking about crime. Tell me, who are the criminals? I really don't see them. I don't want no peace. I need equal rights and justice. We got to get equal rights and justice. And there be no crime. Equal rights and justice. There be no criminals. Equal rights and justice. Everyone is fighting for equal rights and justice. Palestinians fighting for equal rights and justice. Down in Angola, equal rights